It's 11:11. Seeing if a notification goes out. Woo! Any notification? Or did you just stumble across? I'll tell you what did stumble off of the kind of trolley. Let's call it a trolley. Let's call it what it is. It's a trolley. It's actually vegetables. Well, that's how they advertised it. So, yeah, I keep my cards in there. Okay. The Rider-Waite Tarot. It was a tower, and it was the cards that I'd used. Was it last night or yesterday for the Archangel reading? And I thought we could just have another check-in with the Archangels. So, come here. We've got the Tower of Cards. So this was kind of balanced on top, and so were the Rider-Waite. So when I tried to pull it, the Rider-Waite Tarot fell on the floor. I picked them up. Just turn the volume up, just in case you can't hear me. I picked them up, and I've left them how they kind of. I'll show you. First of all, I saw the 10 of Swords, which these two were on their own, this way up to the side. I saw the 10 of Swords, the 4 of Wands, and another card. Oh, I can see the Hermit. This was the card that I saw though. Passionate Prince. Looking at the connection. Ten of Swords. He's down. And Knight of Wands. He doesn't want to be down. I've been drinking. Okay, this will be interesting. I'm on coffee. I do have a drink though. Well, Jamie's just given me his drink. So we can see what's going on. Okay, divine and masculine. Let's have a chat. Let's see if we can perk up your spirits. I've got some spirits in me. It's all right. My reaction's normally great. With alcohol, perks me up. Makes me silly. Let me have a look at you. King of Cups, 5 of Cups. In reverse. In reverse. I'm just hearing not feeling the love. Listen, let's see what we can have come out of these cards. There's a crackling over there. It's been a good day. It's been a really good day. It's been a really chilled out day. Celebrating. Are we using these cards? We can use these cards. Okay. No notification went out. Okay. I'm looking at a jigsaw puzzle over there. Well, 2 of them. And I can see 1,000 pieces in each. Took me to the 144,000. Big topic today. Ooh. Something kind of, what was that? Someone stumbled. You stumbled across 144,000. I'm just chatting here at the moment. Oh, I tell you, that's what's been happening to me a bit. Just been whispering to myself like chat, 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 chat. I can read cards, but it's like little personal messages for me. They're letting me know what's going on, but it's like you don't need to tell them. I had it earlier. It was like I know exactly what's going on. Chat, 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 chat. And the other person's just talking. I've gone all giddy. That's probably the alcohol. Bit noisy upstairs. I've taken all them. Right. It's okay. I was going to say, if that pulled that card away. I was just about to say, if I take a look at the bottom of the deck and then the side of me went, it would tell me like kind of what the kind of theme, what the issue is. So let's look at this bottom. My intuition, it's an issue. When I've been drinking, yeah, it's not going to be so sharp, is it? Well, I'm not sure. I don't really drink. Definitely don't drink and do tarot. I haven't had that many. So under the influence of divine told me I could have a drink. Peach. I've got peach gin. Fucking gin. Peach gin. It's not mine, it's Jamie's. He said, here, have this. I said, okay, I've got a coffee. But it looks like there's peach here. But I did have a quick swig of it. Look, it's here. It's in the Rainforest Cafe, downtown Disney, Anaheim. I like to collect these glasses on my travels. But we use them as like just normal glasses. Whether it's water or squash, Coca-Cola, whatever. Well, you've got to use them. You might as well use them. What's the point in having stuff if you're not going to use it? Anyway. See, the thing is, that tastes really nice. It tastes like squash. So that's my issue, is I drink it like it's lemonade. Very amusing. Right. Undercover. Are you checking out my performance? Right, let's get into it then. Check it out. Well, look, it's like what really lies underneath. I'm probably going to ramble like you do when you've had a drink. We've been on for 7 minutes, 31 seconds. Shall we just put on a tune just for the fun of it, really? And then I can have a look at these cards. Okay, well, someone here is making a decision about whether or not they unveil the divine feminine. They're waiting for the divine to give them the go ahead. But then there's some explaining to do. But once you've done this explaining, you're extremely happy. Weight's been lifted off your shoulders, but you do the explaining before there's any movement. So the explaining that you want to do is that you actually want to travel to somewhere, but I don't just think that you want to come on your own. I believe that there's some others that are involved in this traveling pursuit. Oh, it's all coming out, isn't it? I'll stop the flow. Well, no, the cards stop there. When you leave the Eight of Cups, you're going towards the Two. You're waiting there for the divine to give you the go-ahead. It's to do with the twin flame connection. It's masculines here. Waiting for the key. I've got the key and I've got the secret. Have I? Maybe it'll come out tonight then. Okay, it's right at my toes. There's nothing on by my toes. Fluffy rug. Oh, hold on. It's right by my toes. Oh, no, because that's taking me like to the Tower of Sexual Magic. That's what down by my toes is pointing to, and my toenails are red. So, and that's the colour of them cards. Maybe in a moment. Okay, maybe. Let's talk. Let's talk about sex, baby. What, tonight? Anyway. Oh, okay. So this is the divine masculine here waiting for the go-ahead to actually talk about sex. So to kind of, it feels like the energy about not wanting to overstep the mark, but can he overstep the mark? Okay, can you overstep the mark? On your marks. Get set. Dizzy. Who's going to check out a song? It's 11:22. Thinking out loud. That's a good song, isn't it? I'd like to dance to that song. The actual video, I'd like to be able to dance like that. It's just a wish. Are you going to play it? Baby, we found love right where we are. We're going to read these lyrics. I can read them out. I'll get in trouble if I play the song. I just put thinking and it come up with thinking out loud lyrics. It's like you know. Oh, that's the magic of it. Okay. Shit me, seriously? Coffee, Lucy, coffee. John Coffee. I like John Coffee. He used to take all the darkness, transmute it. Walking the mile. When your legs don't work like they used to before, and I can't sweep you off of your feet. I've seen that today with Megan and Jamie. It was so beautiful. Okay. She had like this dress on, but she had like, I'll give her some like hot pants shorts to put underneath. And I said, Jamie, you can spin her around now without her worrying that everyone can see her knickers. So he done it out there. It was a beautiful sight. Oh, true love. Okay. So when your legs don't work like they used to before, and I can't sweep you off of your feet, will your mouth still remember the taste of my love? Will your eyes still smile from your cheeks? And darling, I will be loving you till we're 70. Is that it then? So, Lucy, all right, okay, it's a nice song. It is. And baby, my heart could still fall as hard at 23. And I'm thinking about how people fall in love in mysterious ways, maybe just a touch of a hand. Oh, me, I fall in love with you every single day. And I just want to tell you I am. I am that I am. Oh, okay, stop buzzing around my ear. There's a fly buzzing around my ear. It says so honey now. I'm sure that says so horny now. Take me into your loving arms, kiss me under the light of a thousand stars. Place your head on my beating heart. Oh my goodness, I haven't even clicked on full lyrics yet. I'm thinking out loud, maybe we found love right where we are. When my hair's all when my hair's all but gone and my memory fades, and the crowds don't remember my name, when my hands don't play the strings the same way, I know you will still love me the same. 'Cause honey, your soul can never grow old, it's evergreen. Baby, your smile's forever in my mind and memory. I'm thinking about how people fall in love in mysterious ways. Maybe it's all part of a plan. I'll just keep on making the same mistakes, hoping that you'll understand. But baby, now, take me into your loving arms, kiss me under the light of a thousand stars, place your head on my beating heart. I'm thinking out loud that maybe we found love right where we are. Okay, that's it, really. There's a couple of bits more, but we get it, we get it. Mr. Fly, come on, offer my coffee cup now. Thank you very much. Yeah. So it said about keep making the same mistakes. Is it saying hoping that you will, I don't know, understand? Well, that's the Ace of Cups. I never look at this card as being like a happy card. It's like she's listening to him, and he's trying to explain, I don't know, some toxic stuff. I feel like what maybe he's been attached to. because they're attached to him. So there's some things to say here, but with the cliff in the background, it takes this masculine, this leap of faith to actually, it's kind of like swim towards the divine feminine and face her. Anyway, this will make him really happy. It's going to make him happy. Yeah, when he comes out of hiding, because look, he's underneath his chair. He's hiding underneath his own chair. So this is about really kind of wanting to take the place of the divine feminine. You want to sit in her chair. You're clinging to her. So it's kind of like you want to be in her situation, in her shoes. Oh, in her shoes, said to point out, look at the shoes. Did look at the feet. You want to be in the divine feminine shoes. Okay. And you want to make that move. But then there's some hesitancy. Okay. Why? Oh, I tell you what, it's taking me to like the show when I was younger. Why don't you? Why don't you? I'm sure that's about like just trying lots of different things, isn't it? That program. Why don't you? I felt like the Sphinxes were saying that you've already solved the riddle because you've already got signs, synchronizations around you. So why don't you? I don't know. I'm feeling the energy of a drama. Maybe this masculine's not wanting any drama, or he's not wanting to bring any drama. But he's bringing with him some people, and then there's some more cards underneath here. But it's like he wants, the coast to be clear. Well, it looks calm. So something about karma here. Things being calmer. Right, let's Six of Swords, that's a card of moving on. And then, yeah, where you're going to, the divine feminine. But you're not alone. You're not alone. Open your eyes and see the truth. Magician. It's an awesome reading. There's just something holding you back here. Telling the truth, the whole truth. The Magician energy. So you're definitely being directed and you're being told. And what you're being kind of told, well, it's not, are you being told? You're being asked. Why don't you? Why don't you what? But make an offer. So you've been waiting a long time, thinking about it. Thinking about you and the things you do to me. That makes me love you, hermit. Hiding in the dark. You got the star there. She's a bit too bright. It feels like she's a bit too bright for your liking because you're a little bit dim. That's horrible to say that. I feel like that's, I've heard today, I've pulled my Megan up twice where she kind of was messing around with her sister and then she turned it on herself. And I was like, don't talk to your sister like that, but it's equally, don't let me catch you here. Hear that coming from you. Hear you saying them things to yourself. Seriously. Okay. Someone so bright being with someone so dim. It's just the shadow and the light, isn't it? Okay. Right. Yeah, this is about the balance. We should get an oracle of shadows and light. I thought we might be. So this is about no one being like dim or an idiot. This is about finding the balance. We all have to do that ourselves. No one can do that for us. The divine feminine can most definitely help you maintain the light. But it'll be vice versa. You'll adjust to the light, and then when she's feeling a little bit dim, you then take over. Okay. It's like an equal opportunity. Right, okay, now you're coming charging in. Right, now we've got that clear. I'm going to scratch my head again. What now? How does it happen? Because you're waiting for the manifestation. Oh man, how does it happen? This is the divine feminine's energy of like kind of surveying. So now it's like, how does it happen? The oracle will tell you. I'm not going to tell you, the archangels will tell you. So whether that's a visitation from them personally, or whether the message will come through here, or maybe you need to keep an eye on the weather reports. I don't know what that means. Listen, I just give you the messages. Because I picked up straight away about the birds. It was like, look for the signs. That's how you'll know when it's the timing. The timing's different for everybody. The signs are different for everybody. But I feel there'll be a change in the weather. So it could be that we're changing into spring. I don't know, into springtime. Maybe you're just for the spring in your step. You're just going to know. Okay. Yeah, you're going to feel happy. So you're actually going to feel happy to do this because you've got the divine feminine's energy here of her celebrating. I'm saying you're gonna feel the difference. You're gonna feel the divine feminine, like she's high vibing. And I believe this is gonna raise you just naturally. She's not gonna keep kind of going into the dark, like searching for you. It's like you have to, I don't want to say scurry for the light, but you have to find the light. And there she is. But they're pulling this feminine's gown here. So it does feel like you're going to be pulled from the darkness into the light. Let's get an Oracle of Shadows and Light. I'm not sure if we'll get round to them tarot of sexual magic tonight. If I'm being perfectly honest with you. Perfectly honest, that's what it calls for, is you being perfectly honest. Being able to discuss just what? Oh my goodness, what word? Okay, so you're pretty disgusted with yourself and you're finding it hard to talk about that stuff. And this is about you having an honest discussion. Why am I shuffling these cards again? It's about you having an honest discussion. Especially being able to talk about those things that disgust you. So it's about discussing the disgusting things. And that may include, obviously, overstepping the mark with sexual talk. Let's have a look at what the Oracle of Shadows and Light would like to say. And then we'll go to these Archangel Oracle cards and we'll get wrapped up. It's 2311. That's the time I came on. It's 2335 now. You know, that fire might still be burning out there. I might just go and get a chair and sit out there for a bit. Do some stargazing from the backyard today. My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. Damn right, it's better than yours. I could teach you. I don't charge, do I? I teach you it all, guys. The tricks of the trade. How we bring all the boys to the yard. Right, we've got a seesaw. What? A seesaw? Want to go to the park? Well, you've got calm amid chaos. So this is very much the divine masculine finding the divine feminine world very calm. And his feels a little chaotic in comparison. That top card, we'll take it in a moment. This is card 32, and that was, well, I saw that reversed. It was 2-3, which is 3-2, 3-6. They're sign synchronizations for you guys. Listen, I listen to people chat all day long, and they're just all personal messages for me. You don't even have to point it out. You could just kind of listen, and they're talking about something completely different. But it all kind of syncs up with your life. Hello, Mr. Moth. You found your way in. Have I not been out for my walk? No, not this evening. Anyway, about sea storm. Even though the seas are wild, the atmosphere. Coffee. Where did my phone go? Where did my phone go? My fly. Transformed into a moth now. Okay. Even though the seas are wild, the atmosphere is torn with stabs of lightning, and there is no land in sight. The sea storm being is following her intuition, and she will know what to do to make it home. So this is kind of, I've shuffled the cards in, but we saw the card where the masculine is transporting two other beings. I said it's the coast clear, and I said, but it looks calm. So even though the seas are wild, the atmosphere is torn with stabs of lightning, and there is no land in sight. The sea storm being is following her intuition, and she will know what to do to make it home. And I was saying to you guys, I don't know how you're going to know, but you're going to know what to do. Lightning won't strike her, and she will keep swimming until she reaches land. She seems slightly in a trance and is using her inner wisdom and deep knowledge to swim home. She is from Atlantis, where she saw beings doing things that would lead to destruction. She has seen how their hubris led to this upheaval, and her home was sunk under the waves. She now goes out in search of her new home. So too can you. So interesting. Okay. Like I was going to say to you guys, I might not be on so much next week because I've got to kind of get packing up because I'm moving. I've got to go in search of my new home. Or ready for my new home. I've got to prepare for my new home. But I've got to put some focus on it. Okay, instead of like sitting around chatting to you guys all day. I do love doing that, but okay. The sea storm speaks. You are surrounded by storms, wild moments, and a great deal of emotional drama at this time. The world you know may be changing in almost unrecognisable ways. There is destruction behind you, and you have left it in the past, but you are still searching for your new home. Who is this? Yeah, this one.
Yeah.
That one?
Yeah.
Is that yours?
Yeah. Oh wait, no, the plug. Sorry.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, I'm sure that's my charger. Oh, thank you, though. I shall. Oh, could you do me a favour? Could you pass me that charger just over there, please, darling? Look, it's right there.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, because the laptop switches itself off. And maybe I should put my charger back in. Are you getting another ice pop?
Jane wants an ice cream.
Ice cream.
She's a fatty.
Did you have ice pop as well?
Oh yeah.
What's them? Where'd you get them from? Are they the ones from the other day?
No, these are the ones they got as well. They got both.
Have I got one of them?
There's 4 of them, so yeah, you can have one.
No.
Switch trade.
I don't want the ice pop. I don't want the ice cream. What am I giving you?
My charger.
Where's? Oh, you've even put it in for me. Thanks, babe. Right. Have you had a shower?
No, she did.
Okay. Night, darling.
Night.
Love you.
Oh,
See you in the morning.
baby.
Will you do me a favour, babe? Just do that whole light for me, please. Yeah, cheers. Okay. So the sea storm speaks. You are surrounded by storms, wild moments, and a great deal of emotional drama at this time. The world you know may be changing in almost unrecognisable ways. There is destruction behind you, and you have left it in the past, but you are still searching for your new home. You will find it if you turn inwards, Okay, here's the directions. You will find it if you turn inwards and listen to the inner knowledge that will send you in the right direction. Don't look, look. You are a shapeshifter. I said that moth and that fly. You are a shapeshifter and you are able to make it through this time with no land, no home, and no apparent rescue by trusting that you will make it. Divination message. This is a time of upheaval and great change, but if you tune into that deep inner voice and follow the radar you have built into your very cells, you will find the way home through all this chaos and wreckage. The old world is gone, this we know. The new world is yet to be found, created. The journey will continue for some time, but trust. Trust, trust and follow the compass of your inner guidance. Listen, check in with your wisdom. I'm sure there's something on my ear. It could just be my hair, but it feels like a fly. Got 3 trusts here. But trust, 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 and follow the compass of your inner guidance. Listen, check in with your wisdom, and go in that direction. You are more adaptable, more flexible, more able to survive than you know. Interest in the land of Lemuria and Atlantis and memories of these lands may be resurfacing. Hi, Original. How you doing, sweetie? We're tapping into something really good here. I'm under the influence and we're seeing what my intuition's like. I reckon I'm doing quite a good job, you know. I haven't had that many drinks. And they're not exactly like really strong. I do have a coffee as well. Oh, we were going to check out what this top message here was. Let me have a look. Oh, it's lovely. Look, Strange Valentine. Love is strange. You read about this? 27. I'm not even paying attention to the numbers. I'm trusting here. Oh, my heart feels like it's hurting. It's got like a little pang in it. A pang? Well, not a pain. It's a pang. Oh, I've got a fly flying around. What happened to my moth? Seriously, I'm just going to chatter to myself. Can I call you Beamer? Beamer. That's what I'm calling you, like a BMW. Beamer. Good evening. I'm so sorry. I'm unable to pronounce your first name and not even really wanting to attempt. Beamer. I'm going to call you Beamer, if that's okay. Okay, Mr. Fly, I'm getting on with the message. Love doesn't always look like we thought it would, thank goodness. It's in the strange and the surprising that the sweetest loves can be found, as this odd little pair have found, much to each one's joy, comfort, and delight. When this lovely pair, Strange Valentine, comes to visit, you're about to be gifted with love, romance, and friendship from an unexpected, even unusual place. Don't let differences keep you apart, because they are what is drawing you together. And when you are as delicate and fragile as you can be, or under the influence, call me Isdi. Am I even pronouncing that right? I mean, that's just, I want to call you Beamer. Don't let differences keep you apart. Because they are what is drawing you together. And when you are as delicate and fragile as you can be, someone as strong and protective as this gorgeous, friendly Yeti can be just what you need. Okay, they speak. You have an enormous amount of cosmic help at the moment, this we know, and it's all focusing on the area of your love life. Awesome. You will soon receive very good news regarding a relationship. You will also do a lot of work on healing old wounds from past relationships, especially past long term serious relationships. Now, then, some of this news may not seem so great at the time, but please give yourself a chance to absorb the lessons because you're moving into a beautiful new phase of your romantic life where you will be free to create a wonderful new love life for yourself coming very soon. Laurie, how you doing? As you like, my dear. Please call me what you like. I did, yeah, thanks, Beamer. They have names. Bond. I call people Beamer. I'm calling you Beamer. So I've been drinking a little bit. I don't need much. Hi, Laurie. Hi. How am I meant to pronounce it? Hi, Beamer. She hasn't put that though. She's actually put back home. You're tired today? Where have you been? Back home. Coming very soon. See, they're coming home. Coming very soon. Pet sitting. When I said goodbye earlier to someone, it was like, oh, they were just coming out. They were coming back, but it was like, no, I'm going to go and like feed my pussy. I was meant to say feed my pussycat. I was like, no, I said, do you want to come out? I'm like, no, I'm actually going to stay and just do a few things. I said, I think I'm going to feed my pussy or feed the pussy. Oh. Divination message. You may experience a massive surge. Oh dear. Maybe this wasn't such a good idea. It probably wasn't mine. I don't think it was. Oh, DM's favourite word. Oh, shit me. Right then. Oh, divination message. You may experience a massive surge in emotional energy and new romantic beginnings. So it's very likely you'll attract, encounter, or simply bump into someone who reawakens long lost feelings inside you and who may not be your type. Hooray! You'll wake up feeling bright, aware, dynamic, and sometimes feeling giddy. I was having that with delight. This is very good news. Love is indeed strange and wonderful. What did I say about the divine masculine feeling like he was like dim and the divine feminine was like bright? And it's just like, it just shouldn't work, but it does. It's odd. It's strange. The light did surge. It's all brightening up. I thought someone was just over there. There probably was someone just over there hiding behind my cards. Probably trying to get to my Tower of Sexual Magic. Anyway, not just yet. We're going to go to the Archangels. Oh, they're cute emojis you've got there. Beamer. I don't know how to timestamp, otherwise I go back and do that. What for? What are we timestamping? What do you mean, original? I don't know how to timestamp. Well, I just put the what's it called? I want to call, is it a colon? For the light surge. Well, you just put it as if you put in the time. You know, the 2 dots. That. I don't think it's called a semi. A semicolon, I think, because that's a little flick underneath. A colon, is it? You just put the time in it. in your description box. I'm sure that's what you do. So if it's at 2 minutes, like 13 seconds, you put 02 colon whatever seconds I said. Ha ha. Is it a colon? I thought it was. Listen, I've had to self-educate. I messed around in the days when like it was available in the school. A flickerdick. A flickerdick's in my Ladybird postcards. There's a book called The Flickerdick. You loved the Ladybird books growing up, didn't you, Original? Did you actually get to read the Flickerdick book? Oh, who even knows what path this has taken us down? What path is this taking us down? It's taking me like Lucy, and then it's taking me like to Cavendish. Cavendish. I remember a road called Cavendish. It was Cavendish something. Cavendish Street, Cavendish Road. And my friend would live there, and it was awesome because she had like a cellar, and like they'd made it out like into like, you know, just a hangout room for the kids because there was 4 of them children and there was single mum, so I go and stay over there all the time. Cavendish Road. I'm going to talk about football. I always remember because we would have to cross over the train track, and I remember when it was football day and the streets were just so packed because I'd go over there at the weekend. Cavendish Road. No Flicker Dick will do. I feel like that's going to be a song, Rory. Speak to my Emily. She's wanting to like make music. Tomorrow, apparently, she thinks she's having me out on the field, like making music with all different instruments with her buddies. What's that flying around? I'm like, are we? Actually, I am yet to read that. Perhaps my mum didn't let me have that one, considering I had already been shown my dad's porn stash. What the fuck? Yeah. What's with it's sexual talk? Oh, it's very sexual talk today, actually. I'm just trying to think about it. I reckon it's the heat. Makes people horny. It makes me horny. The heat will make me horny. Always has done. So I did think about that today. Yeah, the heat makes me horny. So we're not going to go to the Tower of Sexual Magic. Right, we're going to go to the Archangels. By my sister. Laugh out loud, not by him. Oh, by your sister. Okay. I thought it was another song. It's like, goodbye, my lover. Goodbye, my sister. I thought, where are you off to? Right. I've healed from that. Oh, thank the Lord. Messages from heaven. We're going backwards. Are we? Are we really going backwards? That's what I felt when you asked about the time stamping. I love sex, but I've been celibate for over a year. That's a good sign. That's a good sign. That's like a purification. That's not, I'm not needing or desiring to go out there to fulfill just my sexual need. It's more than that. So it's really nice to be comfortable just being with yourself. Okay. 2 years for you, 3 years for me. Yeah, who would have thought? Well, and it's absolutely cool. It's like if there's not an issue. There's no kind of, I would say there's no desperation. Of course, sometimes, you know, we feel a little, you know, frustrated. It's not desperate, frustrated. But that doesn't mean that we're going to go out there and just, you know, hook up with someone for that. I think a lot of us are way past that. And that act of like celibacy is a big sign of that you don't need to just transmute it into creative energy. That's what you need to do. Well, and also, obviously, pleasure yourself. Right, should we get some messages from heaven? They want to communicate. How many cards? 2. 3. Okay, continue to grow by seeking new knowledge. We applaud your efforts. What was going through my mind is, but I've actually been guiding you about reaching that climax with your divine counterpart in mind, in heart, in spirit, um, in presence. It will do wonders. We'll continue to grow by seeking new knowledge. We applaud your efforts. Have we got coffee? We've got a little bit of coffee left. As women and divine feminines, we are very able to satisfy our own needs. Very able. Actually, I don't really have any realistic romantic options in my corner of the globe. Whew, okay. I don't really, Bimo, I don't really want to look into that because there's a little bit in there where um, that needs rewording for you to actually be able to call in uh, your romantic partner, someone that is realistic, that you can imagine yourself being with, that's that perfect person. Okay. And I'm sure they are in the corner of your globe. Dreams. What's about dreams? Oh, dreaming about them. Yeah, but don't just like wait for that. You daydream all day long. The one is there. I was just about to say they're with you all the time. So all the time. Right, let's have a look at this. So someone needs your support. Can you help them? We will guide you. All right. Trust, love, and appreciate yourself. Show respect for you. Someone here is actually struggling to bring themselves like to climax alone. Says someone needs your support. Can you help them? We will guide you. And then trust, love, and appreciate yourself. Show respect for you. So we've got an issue about someone being worthy. There's definitely this block here. So it's like they feel unloved. Oh, it's because it feels like the disgusted behaviour. A feeling it's wrong maybe to like connect to the divine feminine energetically like that. Something's just fallen from up there. Hello, Mr. Muff, I just seen you. Um, it feels like it's impure to have such impure thoughts about such an angel. Like it's wrong. So the divine masculine's making himself feel as if he's quite toxic. He's not good for you, divine feminine. Does anyone want to say anything about that? And it's nice to be, sorry, Beamer, and it's nice to be independent, as you mentioned. I'm taking a break from romancing because I'm dating my own self. You're not taking a break from it then, are you? You're just romancing the self. Sounds like which one is that? It's like the trilogy, 3 parts of, what is it? Jewel of the Nile, Romancing the Stone. What's the other one called? Something of Roses, is it? Kathleen Turner? Who's the man in it? I want to say Michael Douglas, is it? It says, stand up for what you know is right. We are supporting you. Right, I need some more insight into this. I'm extremely itchy. Fill it words. Does that say fill it words? We use matter. That takes me to like the breasts. The DM needs to learn to love himself. It's Harrison Ford. Yeah. That's Indiana Jones. isn't it? I think it might be Michael Douglas, Kathleen Turner. I vote that to myself all the time. I'm my lover, yep. My own divine lover, my own divine love. I dance around the kitchen. I never feel alone anymore. When I'm in the shower, I'm not alone. When I go to bed, I'm not alone. When I'm eating my dinner, all of it. I'm not. It's not quite clear. So let's have a look at a postcard from Spirit. What's not quite clear? This is to do with what you see in them, divine feminine. Like, what do you see in the divine masculine? Why would someone like you be so drawn to someone like him? Because you're our opposite, but you're our equal, and you're a reflection of our dark side. That's why you're drawn. That's why the divine masculine's dark side, like, you wouldn't tolerate that from anybody else, but seeing as it's a reflection of your dark side and you've got to learn to love yourself and tolerate yourself and accept your dark side, you accept them and their dark side because it's a reflection of your own. And that's what they see. They see the reflection of their own light within themselves. So it makes them uncomfortable because they've got to love themselves and forgive themselves. Does that make sense? We've got to love ourselves, forgive our dark side, and love our light. And then you love oneself and you love the other. I can see clearly now the rain has gone. It was Michael Douglas, was it? Did you Google it? Good girl. I was tempted to, but I kind of knew that maybe you would. Was it Kathleen Turner? No, I don't know. Might not be Kathleen Turner. She might be in Indiana Jones. No, I don't think she is. Oh my goodness, that happened. Like I actually said to Megan, I come in from the garden and I was like, Emily was out there, but she was just lounging on a recliner chair, like all the way back. But she caught this and the fire was going out. So I just went over and I picked up some fire fluid and I just went into into the fire. And it went. I just stood there like. Emily was like, Mom. I said, I'm all right. I'm all good. I come in and I said to Megan, Megan, like when you leave me out in the garden on your own, can you just kind of say I love you? Because no matter even when she leaves the room, her or Jamie. And getting off the phone is a nightmare. It's like, I love you. Yeah, I love you. All right, you're going to go. Yeah, but I love you. Yeah, okay. And it's been going on for so many years now. I mean, dear, they are in love. And I said, can you kind of say that you love me? Like when you just leave the room, please, because I'm not safe. Oh, it's just too funny. I just found it funny. Oh, it was Kathleen Turner. Awesome. You sent me a picture earlier. It really looked like I actually thought that. And now in my mind, all I see is my DM and feel the surge within for him. It's pretty strong, of course, as is. I thought that when I sent you these pictures. So do you shall I show everyone the pictures? Original. Then it's gonna show maybe I shouldn't if it looks like your DM. Well, I can do. I mean, I don't know. The dude I took the pictures of, he's not gonna worry about it. The birds and bees. Oh, a bird. We had lots of birds out there. Oh my goodness, the birds were all in pairs. Me and Jamie could really see it. No, okay, I won't show them then. Oh, I'll tell them about it. I won't show them. No, I was going to say that's what I manifested that in my garden. A bee come flying in, and it was my sign. It was like, oh my goodness, there's my bee. So, because I had obviously done the reading earlier and I know what I've kind of chatted about, well, it kind of comes back when it needs to. It's like, oh, I remember this. Okay. Look, I think we should just leave it. Like, it literally looked like my DM. I swear. So what happened was I was trying there was a beautiful sunset and, so I'm trying to take this picture, but Megan's kind of behind me and their friend is, like, in front, but he hasn't got a top on, and he's having a drink, and he's watching the sunset, and I'm trying to, like, take it, but he's kind of walked in just as I'm about to and literally stood there. So I've got, like, 5 shots of him, and I'm trying to take, like, the picture of the sunset, and Megan's like, "Seriously?" They're like, "Mum's trying to take a picture of the sunset," so I've just got, like, these 5 photos of this topless bloke boy. And I sent Original a picture and said, "Look what I've manifested, this sunset." Oh. Anyway, 5 shots, no sunset. No, he was blocking the sunset. The thing is, had just been showing me all these pictures of these beautiful sunsets. I was like, "Oh my goodness, I can get a good shot of it here." So I stood up and he just stood in the sunset. Oh, husky wearing a new bandana with a bee. Yeah, there's your sign. Shot in the dark, seriously. Anyway, let's get a postcard from the spirit. Too funny. I'll keep the photos. I'm not keeping them. I'll be deleting them. I just thought it was funny. I knew it would mean something. Hmm. We had this card, guys. This is a card that did I find this one under the I can't oh it's when I don't know. Look, it's Archangel. It's the Archangel one. Okay, dear Stu, we are gathering our magic together to help you celebrate your new beginning. You're stepping into a new version of your life, getting to tell a new story as you create it. Doesn't it feel like spring when the urge to expand wells up inside you from a primal place? The form of what you are growing has yet to take shape, and it is exciting to experience this new and fresh beginning. It's all about this new beginning. It's like needing the go ahead. I don't know. I feel like the masculine wants to come in sexually, and is it okay? Well, follow your guidance. It's like, what does your heart tell you? So it's normal to feel both push and push back when entering any kind of new relationship. It's okay to admit that you don't really know what to expect. What you can know, what you can know is it's time to dive in and allow that new version of life to take shape through you on behalf of your partner in life, spirit. They got like the semicolon thing. No, they haven't. They've got a colon. That's what they've done. Because we had this the other day. And it was like with your partner in life, spirit. I'm a soul man. You have made it to a new level of awakening and contributing. And we are so excited to see where this will take you next. We're so proud of you. I just find that interesting because that's the card when I done the Archangel reading. And I said, I've never seen this card before. And now it's come out again. And then in front of me, I've got Celebrate Life. Yes, why not? Why the fuck not? I love sunsets, says Original. They're stored automatically in my phone. What are? Let's read this. We've been on for an hour. Celebrate life. I think I'm out of coffee. No, we still have coffee. We're not wanting to go to the alcohol, are we? There's a hair in my coffee. Just make sure that fly's not in there. A fly actually went into my last glass of alcohol I had. So I'm not sure. Am I not allowed to drink anymore? Spoil sport. Dear you, uncertainty is the new normal for the whole world. Things are changing at a rapid pace, and And the old ways we once trusted are no longer reliable. But leaving the familiar behind can be a good thing. When you are pushed to step into the unknown, you are pulled forward into discovering new possibilities that have been hidden in plain sight. Check in with your higher power. Your soul knows better than your better than your small self. Have faith in the support of the higher power and the infinite potential for your life. Oh, and the infinite potential for your life. Right now, the advice we have for you is this: try something new. I'm having a drink. Let's do something different. Do a reading whilst under the influence. You don't know how it feels, what it looks like, or what the outcome will be if you do not take the first step into the unknown and experience the unfamiliarity. You'll be so glad you did because the treasure will appear. We're so proud of you for being brave. Thank you. You are so loved and so supportive. I don't know if that's for me or whatever. Look, I drank a delicious iced caramel frappe early this evening. Did you? Caramel can sometimes for me be a little bit sickly. I was just about to ask you if it was nice, but you've already put that it was delicious. Me too. Have way too many photos of them. Who? Oh, what the sunsets. Sometimes they get better and better. Hard to stop photographing it. But it's talking about the divine masculines. Do you not think that the divine masculine just gets better and better as he ages? I do. Well, personally, I'm like amazed every time. I'm like, how the fuck do you do it? He just like evolves into this, I don't know, more mature man every time. But you weren't talking about photographs. Well, you're talking about photographs where you was, but of the sunset. I'm drinking alcohol again. Right, we're done with the coffee. Let's swap glasses. Let's get some Archangel Oracle cards. This is a man's world. Boom, boom, boom. Ooh. Coffee is only a once in a while treat. Really? That's like alcohol for me. I usually drink chamomile tea. Aren't you good? I love coffee. Like, I really love coffee. I like my own coffee better than really getting a cup of coffee out. So I like my own coffee. Mum meant to say, Mum, I like the sound of a nice caramel frappe. There's no mistake. And you should have one original, darling. Silly phone. Teaching and learning. Keep an open mind and learn new ideas, then teach these ideas to others. That's like our game, isn't it? Keep an open mind, learn new ideas, then teach these ideas to others. Yes, it's nice to brew coffee at home. Brew coffee. Wow. We don't brew coffee. I think everywhere I travel, you all have coffee differently. And I like just my coffee. Like, yeah. We would brew coffee. Meh, that'd be one of those plunger things. I think. I had one of those before. I didn't really get on with that. We're going to teaching and learning. We talk about bloody coffee. Okay. Next, we're going to the Archangel Power Tarot. You are a spiritual teacher and an avid learner. Learning and teaching are linked in a perfect cycle, which information comes to you when you need it. Teach others about the topics that awaken your passions. The more you teach, the more your lessons are reinforced within yourself. Be open to sharing new visions and learning about topics that aren't in your immediate sphere of interest. Your students will teach you in many ways too. Trust in your teaching and learning abilities, as your mind is one with the divine mind of God. You are an incredible, I added that part in. You are an incredible, intelligent, and wise being. Know that it's safe in this lifetime for you to be outspoken in your teachings. I love coffee. I've made dirty coffee before, really, just in a pan with a sieve, filter to drain the cup. Dirty coffee. You're not selling me on this, guys. Yes, I do use a plunger to brew coffee. By the way, I live in Baran. Is that how I say that? I, the thing is, thank you for sharing that. I feel like you all just like live around the corner from me. That's seriously how I. People ask me like, especially like the guys in the States. I say whereabouts, and I'm like, I don't know. It's just from the States, isn't it? It's just yeah. What time is it now? Am I even pronouncing it right? We live in New Earth. You live in this world, this land, the land of hope and glory. You're going to start singing. Like I want to start singing like the national anthem for like America. Working with Archangel Zadkiel. Zadkiel is the ultimate spiritual professor. He's patient, kind, and has access to all knowledge. He's widely known for his ability to help human memory function. If you need to remember or memorize any information, ask Zadkiel to assist. Anything that you need to know, Zadkiel is glad to teach you. Just ask him questions in order to elicit his help. Sometimes Zadkiel uses the Socratic method of teaching, which means that he'll lead you so you can learn for yourself. Be observant of patterns in everything you see, hear, and think. It's the best way to benefit from Zadkiel's challenges, teachings. Look for the signs. Listen, this is really just saying that you're going to know, okay? You're just going to know. I know that's a bit frustrating, isn't it? But hey, that's life. That's life. That's what people say. Guided to read Revelation. Me as well. I haven't read it. Hi, Megs. How you doing? I haven't done it though, Laurie. I just read 21, 22 and I was guided to read it from the beginning. So I shall be doing that. Maybe not tonight. I want to snuggle up in bed tonight. That's what I want to do. Drift off peacefully, which I always do, to sleep. Let's go to the Archangel Power Tower. Yeah, Megs, how's it been going, sweetie? It's been a hot minute. 2 hours ahead. Oh, so did you answer? Okay. It's 2:30 a.m. right now. Just last midnight here. Just last midnight here. Just had a last midnight. I think I've had my last barbecue in this house. That's what it felt like. It's like celebrating, like, I was going to say the beginning of the end. I moved cities. It's been going great. Lots of lessons and such learning, more and more every day. That's so awesome to hear. It sounds like we're all kind of on the move. It's good to see you about, Megs. Okay. Anyone fancy making a wish? What do you wish for? Make a wish, dreams become become reality, a joyful time of life. Nine of Raphael. Where's the book? I've just opened to the 8. It says there is something better waiting for you. The ways in which you've evolved have you convinced that there is much more to life, and there is. The inward search for answers is rewarded at this time. It's time to leave the past behind and embrace a brand new you. This choice is not forced upon you, but is of your making. Your past experiences have been very important in helping you understand who you are. Be grateful for what you have learned and build upon it. A relocation or change in your job or relationships is possible at this time. This is the 8 of Cups, guys. It was the first card that came out from the Rider-Waite Tarot. The additional meanings of this card: a journey, a spiritual quest, doing what you know is right for you, and a change of interests. Looks like someone might be interested now. Okay, 9 of Raphael. Make a wish. Now your hopes and dreams become a reality. Financial and material gratification flows to you as a reward for all of your hard work. Worries fade, fears dissolve, life is magical. Beauty and happiness are yours, life feels joyful, and there is finally an opportunity to kick back and have some fun. I felt it this evening. Well, today. It's been an awesome day. A day just to kick back. Additional meanings of this card: dreams coming true, simple pleasures of life, contentment, sensuality, loyalty. 111. Should we get another card from here? We will get this wrapped up. Oh, we're 100% charged. Let's leave it in. Let's leave it in. Okay. I've got the Lover's Oracle down here. We both have red nails. My toenails are red as well. I pointed that out earlier on in the reading. Took me down to my toes. That's where it just took me again to I go to the Lover's Oracle. Wants me used to tarot or sexual magic. I say one cannot be trusted with what might come out of one's mouth. But seriously, I'm not going to be led astray tonight. Not when I'm under the influence. I'm not stupid, you know. Just a little bit tipsy. You've missed us all. We're always here, Megs. You lost connection, Laurie? You're back? I feel like I'm going to sneeze. You'll be back. I need to do my nails actually, Megs, because they're starting to chip now. I might sneeze. If I don't sneeze, it's sitting in me, which means someone will take over. That someone's going to take over. They're going to go reach down, get them tarot and sexual magic. It's all right. Jasper snoring in the window. Your phone's being silly tonight? What did you say? Original. That's quite all right. Mine too. Red toes too. Awesome. Foot fetish came up earlier in the day randomly. Interesting. 2 of Michael. Well, we're butting heads here, so there's definitely still this conflict about being so different and that being an issue. It will be better if you just make a decision. Over analysing a problem, you need to find a compromise. It's the Two of Swords, but you can see what's going on. Two of Swords is normally about going within. It's the feminine. With the crossed swords, is she cross? I really feel the divine masculine fears that it's like he really doesn't want to ever see you angry at him. It's like that would be soul destroying. I'm trying to look for the book. It's right there on top of my phone. Two of Michael. Justice I opened up to. It will all feel better if you make a choice. You're struggling with a decision, either over analysing the situation or hoping it would just go away. Seriously. It will all feel better if you make a choice. You're struggling with a decision, either over analysing the situation or hoping it would just go away. Your heart is in conflict with your mind, so you're avoiding making a choice. This can be exhausting and creates unnecessary stress. Trust your ability to make a wise and intuitively sound decision. A solution is quite possible, but compromise will be necessary. A solution is quite possible, but compromise will be necessary. Search for middle ground. Even a temporary fix will get things moving again. Additional meanings of this card: not listening to your inner wisdom, spinning your wheels, and suppressing your emotions. I don't really know what else to say, Divine Masculine, really. What else really you're wanting to hear that you haven't already heard? Let's look at the bottom of the deck. Seven of Ariel, the Seven of Pentacles. So in the Rider-Waite, that's the chap who's looking at like the bush with the pentacles on it, and he's got the one by his foot. It's like waiting for your harvest, or knowing the time really when to reap. I want to say, oh, reap your rewards, but it was like reap what you sow, reap what you planted. It's like you've planted your own seeds that are now waiting to be made manifest. Let's read this. A beautiful garden you're in here. So I feel like you've manifested a lot. The last thing is actually manifesting your companion. You're looking for a companion. I feel like someone who's interesting, someone who's really not quite like you. You can cover a lot then, can't you? Okay. Lots of areas of interest. So you have invested wisely. You'll never be bored again. Have patience and wait for the harvest. Review your progress and make plans for your next endeavour. Not making a decision is a decision. Maybe that's the wish, it would just go away. When they do decide, imagine the freedom. Oh, yeah. Let's imagine that though. Imagine the freedom. Because we know what a burden this is for them to carry. Okay. So when they do decide, imagine the freedom in making a choice. Freedom of the mind, body, and soul. The DM needs to heal his own heart so that he can access his own intuition. DMs are healed. They are healed to the point where they can make, what did that card say? It said about making any move. And it will be beneficial. It wasn't about kind of, I feel like going the whole hog. So it wasn't about having every detail covered. This is about following your divine wisdom and one step at a time and just trusting that then the next step will be shown. Excuse me. Even a temporary fix will get things moving again. It's not, it's about, this is the energy of don't wait for everything kind of like to be perfect. Or if you're, a lot of people put off things because they need to have this or they need to have that done. When you're starting up a business, well, I can't do that because I need to put out flyers and then I need to have a website. And it's like, no, what can you actually do today with what you've got? What can you do today? And stop putting it off. So let's go to the Seven of Ariel. Wasn't today's reading about not making, when I was out under the trees, singing in the breeze? Fuck off, Lewis. Fuck off. I keep wanting to say Lewis. The amount of times that names come out. Fuck off, Lewis. Anyway. You have to go, but I'll catch you soon. It was nice to pop in. Miss you guys. Come back soon. Next. What was I saying? I said something about the reading. Oh, he was a messenger. It wasn't about him giving an offer, but two messengers come up, and it felt like it was just a message of love. Because I was feeling the energy of a gesture. Try to take one day at a time, dear DM. Seven of Ariel. Let's get this read and wrapped up. 12204 on the clock. I'm a bit all over the place now. Like, I feel like I've been not sidetracked. I feel like I was taken off into a different train of thought. Gotta look for the signs, guys. Okay. Now, what did I say about these seeds? I'm not sure. But your seeds are well planted. However, some plans do take time to develop. Now is not the moment to stop, as success is very probable. You may not see it clearly, but slow and steady progress is being made. Have patience, it's almost time. You're going to get a sign, Divine Masculine. I'm just so sorry that I can't really give you any more insight into it, but you have the insight. This is a good opportunity to pause and review how far you've come. Are things moving along as you've planned? If not, what changes might you make in the future? If you're at the end of a project, don't linger too long finishing it up. The next success awaits your attention. Don't take too long to wrap up whatever it is that you're wrapping up. Additional meanings of this card: a temporary pause, a welcome break in action, pondering future strategies, and determination. Perfect timing? There is no such thing. It's just divine timing. There's just a timing when it just feels right. Feels like the time's right. Feel like doing this. Let's get a well-being card. What shall we end with? I think I've used all the cards I wanted to use. I'm not using the Tower of Sexual Magic. We will get a Lover's Oracle though. What have I got here? The well-being cards. A song. Do you want a song? Let's get a song. Do I want to read the words of that? I don't think I do. I'm not really sure. Hold on a second, because I'm going to check out the lyrics first. Because no, I'm not reading that. That's like a blame game. That's that song. It took me to the Divine Feminine kind of. She was saying, "Well, because of this, you've made me like afraid of love," and it was just all bullshit. That was just a dark energy. It's not guidance that I want to take. So we want to sing a happy song. It was like I don't know. The Divine Feminine's evolved because of you. Uh, she is the person that she is today. And I'm sure that every single divine feminine would confirm that because of their divine masculine and the experience that they had. And all of the episodes of this drama has been a massive catalyst for the divine feminine's spiritual transformation. Full stop. Full stop. Here we are. I practice the science of deliberate creation. Giving thought to giving thought to anything is creation. Giving deliberate thought to anything is deliberate creation. Yeah, the divine feminine has been coming up. You are deliberately creating this connection because you recognize the truth. Okay. Anything I can imagine being, doing, or having, I can be, do, or have. As you ask yourself why you want it, the essence of your desire is activated and the universe begins to bring it to you. It's as easy to create a castle as a button. I was pottering around later on, earlier on, and there was a reading playing on in the background. Oh, I think I was uploading something, so I just clicked on a reading to play. I was pottering around. Otherwise, the phone turns itself off, and it seems to hinder like the uploading of a video. But I wasn't in the room. And then when I came back, like it had finished or whatever, and Jamie said to me, "Oh, by the way, your video said that whatever money you need at the moment, you can just ask the divine." And they said that you can either have anywhere like between five, it's up to you. You can have 500 or 5,000, or you can have 5 million. And I'm like, "Oh, I'll take the 5 million, thanks." You can have whatever you ask for. And I actually said this to them. I get that. I said, "Thanks for giving me that message." Because it says it's easy to create a castle as a button. Don't hold back now. This is the divine feminine's creation. Divine masculine, your divine feminine is choosing you. You're feeling as if you're not good enough for her, but she's deliberately choosing you. She sees your worth. She sees your divineness. And you're not being forced into it either. You do have free will, but there is the divine's will, and the divine does want this connection to be made manifest for others to be able to experience your experience of how you actually what's transgressed. I actually felt transgression, but I felt like this is about you explaining how you fell back. I listened to a story today of someone telling me about how they wasn't really close to their brother for about 5 years, and it's like he just kind of was a complete and utter asshole. And then, but actually, he said, and then out of the blue, he's like, there's a job going here and we've also got a place, And he's like, and I said, maybe, he's just like, he's with somebody like his true love now. I said, and maybe it was just the dark night of the soul that he was going through, just finding himself. So, what was that? Transgression? Oh, I don't know what you're speaking. Trans, it's transgress. I think that's what transgression. An act that goes against the law, rule, or code of conduct and offence. I'll be keeping an eye out for further transgressions. Well, one thing that the spiritual law does is it kind of uh, it defies man-made laws. So yes, you have to be a brave one to believe that everything that you've been programmed is actually wrong. That's really not the way to do it. And you'll go on to obviously share others. That's why there's not these true love connections. That's why it's kind of you got nothing really to compare it against until like we've woken up to it and noticed that there's something very unique within the connection. And it feels very much like the divine feminines like pursue to understand themselves through this connection, through awareness. Where are we going with this? Hi, Moon Cookie. I can see, sweetie, that you're in the room. I'm not sure where I'm going with this part here. Maybe have I just said enough? Giving thought to anything is creation. Giving deliberate thought to anything is deliberate creation. As you ask yourself why you want it, the essence of your desire is activated and the universe begins to bring it to you. It's as easy to create a castle as a button. Hello, you just woke up from a nap? Good evening, all. I'm just going to go off for my nap. Hi, Server. You are welcome. I saw you saying thank you for your... That's cool. Just... Absolutely, whatever. You are welcome. Oh, hi, Mr. Fly. The secret of creating anything desired is get happy. It's outside my bathroom door. You walk out. There's a sign there. It says, remember to get your happy on. Every morning. Just like brushing your teeth. Get your happy on. As you practice happy thoughts, you practice your connection with Source and well-being. From your place of being happy, you have access to all that you desire. So the Divine Feminine, for her to get access to all that she desires, the Divine Feminine, she's a smart being, She knows that by focusing on the negative side of things, negative side of you, Divine Masculine, the negative past experiences, is not going to get her anything that she desires. It's just going to attract to her more of what she doesn't desire. Okay. Did anyone choose a card for ending with? Maybe I'll just choose. We'll go to the angels and ancestors. I don't know how I do it. So I just end up in like this mess. I will. I'll choose. I swear I just saw Jesus in here. Jesus Christ, superstar. I'm going to get off soon, guys. Maybe this might be our last card. What about Journey of Love? Being with a poem then. Now we've got 2 cards. My heart beat really quickly then. Right, we're going to get wrapped up. Have a look at the cards first. Moon. Take note of intuitive messages. Seriously. So when we're out looking at the face of the moon. I was about to say a heavenly circle of boxes. Moon. Use your intuition, practice discernment, see through illusions and blockages. The moon is strongly associated with the divine feminine and the energy of receiving. If the sun is God, divine masculine, sun card, divine feminine, moon card. If the sun is God, the moon is goddess, and so she offers a powerful energy of polarity and balance. She has a cyclic energy and is therefore strongly connected to emotions, which often come and go in waves and to somewhat interesting behaviour. So when the moon appears in a reading, you are often being told that not everything is as it seems. The moon has a dark side, just dark, not negative, and can show you what you've been kept in the dark about. Okay, the extended message. Lunar energies are surrounding your life, allowing you to understand what is standing in your way. Not everything is as it seems, and you're being guided to use your discernment. when the moon appears, intuitive or psychic urges are increased. Okay. Within the new moon, we're just coming out the new moon, which means that the moon's going to become more fuller, guys. So when the moon appears, intuitive or psychic urges are increased. So take note of any feelings arising at this time. They are messages from your soul and angels. The moon shines her light on all that has been kept in the dark. So ask yourself if you are avoiding anything or refusing to deal with something of importance. If so, it could be holding you in the shadows when your destiny is to be in the light. If this card appears when you feel someone isn't being completely real with you, know that their intentions will be revealed to you. The moon has no secrets. She reveals all. Right, let's have a look at this last message, and I'm off. The DF just wants to chill and feel absolutely fabulous. She doesn't have time to procrastinate. She has lots of time to rest though and take care of her soul. Right, okay, so it's definitely about connecting with the stars and the moon. We've been doing this. The build up to the new moon. Okay. After the new moon, star ancestor, follow the voice of your soul. So we had this one, and then the next day it was stargazers, I believe it was. Let's have a look. Oh, hold on, we've gone past the stars. Yeah, star ancestor, and then the next day we had stargazer. Set your sights higher. So have we done that? Set our sights higher. What do you want, a button or a castle? £500 or 5 million? It's all the same, it's just down to what you're asking for. Heed the messages coming directly from your soul. This is the part I'm reading. There is a deeper purpose to your human journey. Not only were you born on purpose, you were born for a purpose. You were born to be a bright light in the world, and there are supporters out there in the universe sending waves of energy to guide you at this time. Excuse me. Information and inspiration that has been coming your way recently is not new information, but memories. Your feelings are being drawn in a particular direction are the awakening of an aspect of your soul. You are being drawn towards a road that will not only light you up, but also help you light up your corner of the world. Continue flowing, continue flowing, continue following the cosmic guidance that is coming your way. Page 77, page 76, and 77. That's interesting, isn't it? Bema, it makes mention You are being drawn towards a road that will not only light you up, but also help you light up your corner of the world. Lover's Oracle. Yeah. Wow, that one again. Wow, that one again. Cheers. Keep me on longer. Trying to do what lovers do. Can't hang up the phone. Keep you on longer. Anything to keep you on longer. Okay, right. Here's the message. Oh, it's a bit dark in there. What's going on in there? Oh, there's two of you in here. Don't you in some bramble bushes? Stuck in some twigs. Oh. It says any time not spent in love is wasted. So let's not waste a moment more. Okay. You can spend time in love right now. It's your choice. Ah. Love is unexpected. You don't know when it will come. I know, it's so exciting, isn't it? I'm so excited. The ultimate sadness is to go through life without loving. But it would be almost equally sad to leave this world without ever telling those you love that you do love them. That's what the hold up is. The divine masculine wants to say those words. Love will die if held too tightly, and love will fly if held too lightly. He's got to make a choice. Otherwise, this love's going to die or it's going to fly. Got to find the right handle on it, the right approach. Don't worry, you're going to be guided. Right, I'm off. I'm guided to go. I love you all. Okay, I will catch up with you soon. Thank you for joining me this evening. Safe travels, sweet dreams, lots of love. Okay, yeah. Good night. Love you all. Bye-bye.